Hey, Pro Rock, how's it going, man? Yeah, it's been a bit, hasn't it? I've been kind of busy, and these last few weeks have been stressful, to say the least. Hey, Galerac, how's it going, man? Yeah, new Roxy stream. We're starting it off good with some Baldur's Gate. Now, full disclosure, since you guys are already here, I have done a full playthrough of Baldur's Gate before. I just finished it maybe like 2-3 weeks ago, but I wanted to do a modded one, make myself OP, and then turn the difficulty up some too. So we'll discuss that a bit, you know, once we get into the like actual stream. But yeah, so I do have some mods that I'm going to use for this one, but nothing too awful crazy. It should be fun. It should be pretty fun. At least I think so. Last half year is kind of bonkers. Define bonkers. And evil playthrough? I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'm going to leave that up to you guys and kind of how y'all feel about that, you know? Because I'm of two minds on that one. I'm not sure, like, I have a hard time doing evil playthroughs myself because I naturally gravitate towards, you know, the shall I say, more either neutral to good options as opposed to evil. Yeah, you picked up on that real quick, didn't you? Yeah, I watched the 12 episodes of Dun 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 here a couple of weeks ago. You know, that last episode released, you know, what was it, not even 2 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago now? So then I read the entire manga also because I found a site that has the whole damn thing. So I actually just finished reading all of the available manga here, like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 days ago. I know, right? Their opening for Dun 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 is so good. And then I randomly stumbled on this version of the song the other day, and I couldn't help but laugh my ass off because it was just so ridiculous and so good. So I kind of had to grab it. No spoilers. Yeah, I won't give you any spoilers for Dun Dun Dun. I will say it is pretty good. And the absolute insanity does not stop after, you know, the first 12 episodes. So the 12 episodes of the anime essentially cover up to like somewhere around chapter 40 to 43 in the manga. But the manga's up to like chapter 180 or something like that, somewhere around there. Yeah, right. Well, that's good because BG3, Baldur's Gate 3, is heavily based off of Dungeons and Dragons. So anyone who has played D&D will recognize a lot of the systems basically right off the bat. Me, I haven't really done D&D before until I picked up Baldur's Gate. And let me tell you, the learning curve was real. It was something. In hindsight, I really should have streamed me trying to figure out the damn thing to begin with, because that would have been funny for anyone and everyone who has like any experience with D&D at all. Watching me struggle trying to figure this crap out would have been funnier than all get out. Yeah, see, don't really know that one, Pro Rock. I'm really only tipping my toes into the whole anime and manga side of things. So, and the reason I stumbled onto Dandadan was simply because of some Twitter posts that had some really bonkers bullshit that they were posting. Just clips from the anime. And I was sitting here thinking, what in the fuck am I looking at? Pardon my French here. It just had me so confused. And then someone, in the comments for the, the Twitter post, or X post, I should say, said, hey, this comes from Dandadan if anyone wants to know, like what anime this is. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, at least I know what anime it is. And I went to go look it up, and I watched the first episode and was like, what the hell? See, that's what I said with Dandadan. I watched the first episode, and all I can say is that the Turbo Granny introduction had me dying of laughter so hard that I had to stick around for the rest of it. I couldn't say no. It just wasn't gonna happen. So all right. Well, I suppose we ought to get things started properly here, huh? So, for those of you who have been around for a long time, you're immediately going to recognize that I have the donation goal event ticker and stream boss back up. And that's because I plan on doing streams on an extremely consistent basis now, or at least that's the idea. So it makes it possible for me to do, this whole, kind of thing again. Hey, Kiro, how's it going, man? How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Well, welcome to Baldur's Gate here. So we're playing an evil character. You still remember a certain mass jump video in ED that you struggled with bad hardware to get into. You cut the footage so you can... Which incident was that, Galerac? There's... I'm guessing that had to do with Palcon. Because I filmed a couple of mass jumps, but the one that I remember like actually cutting to a certain extent was Palcon. How am I gonna do a broken canopy run in BG3? Well, I can't do broken canopy, but I can run modded, which is basically what's going to happen. Yeah, see, Galeric, I don't even remember what the mass jump was for. I remember filming for it, and I remember... you know what? Digi did some of the videos too. I remember recording footage for him and then sending a lot of footage to him specifically to work on things. So I think the actual cut was probably done by Digi. I don't think it was done by me. Just smash the monitor. No! I like my ultra wide, damn it. We're not breaking it. But yeah, Kiro, I'm doing pretty well. Things have been hectic as all hell these last few weeks. As a matter of fact, I've been trying to get my vehicle situation sorted out because I'm kind of down a vehicle. So starting in like mid-September, I started driving for Uber full-time as basically my full-time job, instead of doing, security and all that. And it was doing fine up until about the middle of December. And then the transmission in it just decided, nope, I'm done. So, and it's not a repair that I can exactly afford. So, so, you know, a little bit of an issue there. So I've got a lot more free time on my hands right now. So, yeah, so we're kind of back to streaming now that I'm available a lot more. And you're damn right, Galric, I'm going to pass that buck. Prorock, it was a Mercury. So close enough. But yeah, Turgeon, I'll find a way, somehow or another, to do something stupid here. Alright. As far as difficulty goes, we're gonna, because now, if anyone remembers, we can up the difficulty later on, right? It does let us increase the difficulty as we go. If I remember correctly, is that right? Yeah, you can change the difficulty on the fly. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, so we're going to start off with balanced. Okay, because here's the thing is, there is... Okay, so I should run through the mods that I'm actually using for this before we get too far into this. So, I like my dies. Anyone who likes to look good knows that you know, dies are important. So I have a mod for dies in here. Now, I'm also going to be running a basically a weightless gold, but then this is the one that's really going to change the game for me, though, and will probably make me up the difficulty at some point. Is this one. The equipment that comes in this mod, it's made for higher difficulties, but at least in the beginning, you know, only one of my characters will be able to, you know, only one person in the party is going to be outfitted, and I probably will keep it that way. So I'm only going to have one particularly strong character. Everyone else will be fairly normal. So I don't know how much that's going to unbalance things. Yeah, Act 1 is fairly easy for the most part anyway, so I'm not horribly worried about that. It's like the latter half of Act 2 and like the entirety of Act 3 that gets, you know, fairly difficult. So I'm more than happy to keep it as just one OP person in the party. Also, we're going to change it. The level cap at 12 really drives me fucking crazy. Pardon my French. 12 just seems rather low. Let me pick the race. Potentially. Because here's the deal. Here's the deal. When we're going into the character creator, I'm going to need some help, because you guys are going to kind of pick my specializations and that kind of thing for me, or at least that's the idea. You guys get to influence it. So as long as y'all aren't doing anything crazy, I'm not going to play as Dark Urge, so no Dragonborn. But the rest of it, I'm open to suggestion. And then also with the level cap moving from, the level cap of 12 drove me crazy in my original playthrough. It just seemed a bit low. So I've got a mod in here that moves the cap to 20. And because of that, I'm going to run a little bit of an XP modifier here too. So we can at least move through the levels a little bit quicker in the beginning. Now, Act 3 is still going to be a pain in the ass in certain spots, especially if we up the difficulty. And it's primarily Act 3 that I am shall we say, building around. Not so much Act 1 and 2. Is like Act 1 was fairly simple, even for me as an absolute noob. Act 1 was not really all that bad. Choices depend on if you want a good playthrough or a shenanigans one. You know, I'm open to suggestion there. So here's the thing. We're going to start off with balanced, and we'll kind of move from there. We'll up the difficulty later if things are too easy. Like once we get into Act 2, if things are still too easy, then we'll definitely up it. Because Act 1 is kind of a pushover unless you're playing on like honor mode. These things are so creepy. They're so damn creepy. Love the mod that lets you bring the whole party. You know, I thought about grabbing that one too, but managing that many characters at one time would drive me nuts. It would drive me so crazy. I know, right? I always wondered that myself. Like, why is it the eye? Like, it just has to be the damn eye. And in Star Trek, it's the freaking ear. Every fantasy or sci-fi, it's either the eye or the ear, one of the two. And I will say the thing just looks absolutely creepy.
Who are you?
Don't. No, we'll turn that off because that's going to drive me crazy. All right, so we're going to make our own custom character, all right? You can always have the nose like... you know, I kind of forgot about that, not going to lie. Okay, but... That's true. It's true. All right. So, Dragonborn, we're not doing no Dark Urge. Halfling and Gnome are off limits. Everything else is good. Halfling Bard. Why? Now, Bard is something that do not understand Bard. Yeah. I've never understood that one. Now, my original playthrough, I did half-elf fighter, and then once I got into things, I took up Eldritch Knight. Your best playthrough was halfling bard / paladin. Really interesting. Oh yeah, my original playthrough, like I said, it was a half elf fighter, and then I picked up Eldritch Knight. And that gave me a very, shall I say, like Eldritch Knight, it was not too crazy. but being able to pick up on certain spells and that every here and there was actually extremely useful. Did actually make the entire bag with the level parts that go. That's pretty funny. Love a monk barbarian combo. Mobility is great. Monk and barbarian. See, I don't really know anything about monk. So let's see. Simple weapons, short swords, spears, pikes, halberds, glaives, light armor, shields, athletics, acrobatics. So let's see for them. So dexterity is their big one. Interesting. Yeah, I've seen that, Pro Rock, but I don't understand it. So here's my original playthrough that I just finished a couple of weeks ago. I did it with a friend of mine, and he was using an unarmed monk. I forget what his specialization was. And I think he picked up a level or two in like fighter or something like that at some point too. I don't remember what it was, but it was unarmed, and he was using he was just outputting a stupid amount of damage on things, and I don't fucking understand how. He was using He was originally using hill giant potions, and then later in the game he was using the cloud giant ones. It was some kind of strength-based, unarmed monk thing. It was just super strong, but he also was very limited to a certain extent. We had to do a lot of rests because he kept using up key points all the time. So that was mildly annoying sometimes, but is what it is, I suppose. I've half a mind. See, I don't know about Bard because I don't understand it. So the essence of D&D, you can munchkin it, find loopholes. Yeah, exactly. I am horrible at exactly that. Like, you have no idea. I'm so bad at it. The systems, like, so I've been playing a little bit of Path of Exile 2 here recently. I'll give you an example. And in Path of Exile 2, if you are familiar with the skill tree, it's fucking massive. Now, I went Sorcerer and Stormweaver, which, there are some pretty good builds out there for those in PoE 2. But what the way that I was building it was apparently very far off from some of the builds that people were coming up with that were actually effective. So, see, I haven't even finished Act 3 yet, Kiro. I'm getting there, but yeah. I was playing a bit this morning, and there are certain spots that I really struggle with right now. Even with just video, most of the time it's with like some of the unique monsters that show up, the rare and uniques that show up. Yeah, some of those are a pain in the ass. Yeah, let's see. I've half a mind to go barbarian this time around. still in Act 2, the Putch. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, see, I'm not even into, like, Act 2 Cruel yet or anything. Like, I haven't even started Cruel. I'm still in the whole, you know, yeah, the normal phase of the game. But yeah, so for those of you who've been around before, you're going to notice that the donation goal, the event ticker, and the stream boss are back. And that's because we're back to regular streams, which means that we're going to start doing the bonus streams again. So those of you who have been around for a long time know that my bonus streams are typically drunk streams. And drunk streams usually are pretty funny. At least, I don't know. Historically, they've been pretty good. So I want to get back into that and start getting those going again. So if you'll want the drunk streams and the bonus streams to start coming back, y'all know the deal. Now, granted, you know, we can't do super chats and stuff like that for it right now because I don't have YouTube monetization anymore. But we'll get that back at some point. Is it true the POD2 script looks like a Galaxy effort? That's a pretty fair assessment, yes. Now, I saw Kiro suggest Tiefling here a minute ago for this, so I think Tiefling is fair. Oh, there's a gigantic ass tail back here. The Tiefling seems fair to me. Let's see. Yeah, which type should we go for? So, Zariel, Mephistopheles, or Asmodeus? So Asmodeus has the produce flame. A flame in your hand sheds a light, 9-meter radius, deals 1 to 8 fire damage when thrown. That is a regular action. His cantrip. Mephistopheles has Mage Hand as a cantrip. That could be useful. Zariel, there's his Thaumaturgy. Gain advantage on intimidation and performance checks. Interesting. I don't know. I'm leaning Mephistopheles for the Mage Hand cantrip. What do you guys think? As I recall, Mage Hand can come in real handy from time to time. Yeah, see, that's kind of what I was thinking. Let's see. What type of barbarian? Not really sure. I'm not horribly familiar with barbarian. I think so. In my original playthrough, I had Karlach with me a lot, but with her, let's see, Karlach. I forget, but I had her using the bear form rage an awful lot, as I recall. We'll probably go something along that route again. But then we'll use it for us, and then we'll probably turn Karlach into something else. Not 100% sure what yet. I'll figure that out later. Don't use Mage Hand much because other people in the party already have it. Alright, that's fair. That's fair. I kind of feel like... See, for me, if I keep someone around that does use that kind of thing much, I don't know. I'm not usually big on having Gale in the party, so... And Gale is the one that I would default to that kind of thing, typically. But I don't usually, at least historically, I don't usually bring him along. Magic is not normally my thing. Keyword there being normally. It is situationally useful as far as I'm concerned. If I can't club it to death with a weapon somewhere, then there's a problem. That's how I typically do things. I prefer smacking things to death with big weapons. That's just me. That's how I typically am. The magic side of things really confuses the daylights out of me more often than not. Gale's the worst. You like him, but he's so weak all the time and he always misses him. Well, you know, it's because you know, like sorcerers, wizards, they're squishier, they're easier targets. And when they do hit, and when they do get going, their stuff can be a problem. So yeah, taking them out first, not necessarily a bad idea. But here, so I chose the background entertainer so I could get performance. So I feel like that might come in handy from time to time. And then acrobatics also particularly useful from time to time. So I think that'll be all right. Now, appearance-wise, we got to figure this out. One, I can tell you right now, the facial tattoos have got to go. Because that's going to drive me crazy. Oof. Yeah, I'll stick with that. Let's see, horns wise. So how horny are we getting here? Are we going all out? Or are we cutting it back some? Little horny, big horny, curvy horny. Like what kind of horny are we going for here? Is I'm kind of partial. See, personally, I'm kind of partial to stuff like that. Or, well, that's, you know, I don't know, it seems like a little bit too much. That just seems like it'd get in the way. Let's see, that one's okay. All right. Ugh. Well, let's see. Da, 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 da. How crazy do we want to get on the don't know. We'll stick with that for the moment while I try and figure things out here. Go Deadpool? Which one are you looking at that looks like Deadpool? Like this? Like the Fallen Leaves one or Fungal Cloud? Like what are you talking about here? This looks like... Man, this looks like a lot. Fallen Leaves, this one? Oh, God. Well, that looks like a raccoon had a really bad day. You know what? Screw it. Fine. Let's see if we can make this a little bit less... It was these crazy inspired you to make Kiss. I ain't fair. Oh, God. See, my traditional teal here... Wow. Man, that's a bit much. Oh, God. What have I done? Yeah, it's a bit much. Yeah. Now, see here, if we... Like, the gray color, see, if we turn the intensity down on that to, like, half here, I could live with that. Because it doesn't... It's a radiation burn. Yeah. Just a little bit, yeah. I don't even know how the hell... Like, how would that even happen in, like, context of the game, you know? Like, I just don't know. But see, like that, see, I can live with that. That's not so bad. Now, before I go messing with piercings too much here... Let's see. Magic ink made from crushed pixie leaves. I mean, I'll accept that. See, those eyes look almost human, like too human for a tiefling anyway. That looks a bit more tiefling with the black sclera like that, and that just seems more tiefling to me. All right, option. So we got two options for eyes here that I think would fit. We've got this one here, and then a slightly more different version here. It's just the same thing basically, but like a bit darker. So only the area, like immediately surrounding the pupil, is colored there, whereas option one is, you know, like the whole iris is colored. The first one? Alright. We'll go with that one. Now, hair-wise... I can pretty much tell you that black is going to be the only way to go as far as color. one, not so much. This one looks a little bit too, I don't know. For some reason, I'm getting Baldur vibes from the new Dragon Age game, Veilguard. Have you any guys played that? For some reason, I don't know. I think it's in the face for this one, less than the hair. Did anyone play it? I did. Now, I should preface that. I don't actually own that game. I don't own Veilguard. But I did play through EA subscription thing. For the life of me, I'm completely brain farting what the hell it's called. But I did have that active at the time when Veilguard released, so I was like, you know what, might as well grab it, try it. The game itself, I don't know. It felt very middling on the whole. Like, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't as good as the older ones, though, either, which is kind of sad. Dragon Age is dead. I wouldn't say dead. At least not yet. Yeah, you see, parts of it felt like Dragon Age, but other parts not so much. On the whole, I'm not real sure what to make of it. Man, that hair is a mess. Let's find something that's relatively barbarian-ish. But yeah, there were parts of Veilguard that definitely felt like Dragon Age, but there was a lot of parts that certainly didn't as well. I don't know. Like I said, the game on the whole felt very middling to me. At least for a Dragon Age game, anyway. Kind of like a bob cut looking thing here. I don't know, this is probably the best one I've seen so far. iPhone. Hey Chozo, what's going on, man? How are you? Yeah, I'm doing all right, thank you for stopping in. Been a hot minute, hadn't it? My lord, that is a bushy ass ponytail. Look at that mother. Good heavens. Now, that one feels a little bit too refined for a barbarian, but it doesn't look bad, though. Yeah, it's good to see you, man. How are you? I don't know. This is one of the better ones I've seen out here so far. Yeah, we'll leave that alone. There's... Yeah, that looks alright. It's not horrible. But yeah, it's good to see you, Chozo. How you been, man? Then, let's see. It looks like... So, Nightbot is supposed to be doing things right now. But it's being very stubborn about the whole thing. I don't know, maybe it'll... Not enough knots and bones in it for proper barbarian heritage. That's true. Is it Pro Rock? Jesus. Like, yeah, there are some bangers in the OST for this game. Like no spoilers, but there are some. There's one particular fight in Act 3. Well, I suppose you don't necessarily have to do that fight, I don't think. But whew, there is a banger of a song involved in it, though, if you do it. Ah, here we go. We'll do this one. This has got the whole... This has like a proper Viking barbarian kind of look going on here. Yeah. Doing pretty good. Finally getting a new GPU. Hey, there you go. Just placed the order this afternoon. Other than that, not doing bad. Nice. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. One hell. Yeah. Sing it. You know, you see what I did there? Tiefling. A hell of a good one. Huh? I still got it, baby. Yeah. Alright. We'll leave scarring alone. I'll leave that alone. Where is...
Where to next?
Hells.
Be wary.
It's opened.
More of those wretched things.
We'll just use that one. And then we'll keep this same skin tone. This seems... I don't know. I kind of like this. This looks alright. What do you guys think? Call it good? Was there anything else we should do? But yeah, so Chozo, I don't know if you've caught any of the like really sporadic ass streams that I've done over the course of the last, like, I don't know, 6-7 months. But I didn't have any of the donos or bono streams or anything like that going, but those are all back now because I'm looking to start doing the bonus streams again. Because 1, I miss them. 2, they were fun. And 3, I'd like to start doing the whole streaming thing a lot more often. But to make that viable, there has to be some kind of income going. So, you know, bonus streams it is. And I certainly look forward to it because that was a lot of fun back in the day. So I want to get that going again. Scars? I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we do... something kind of like that, so she looked like she'd been through some shit? Popping up and the notifications had to drop in and saying, yeah, you know what? That doesn't surprise me actually, because the streams that I have done have not been, shall I say, of games that I normally would have done in the past. They're very different type. So, yeah, that doesn't surprise me a whole lot. And even then, it's been months since the last one I did. So, you know. God, when was the last one? I think the last one I actually had time for, like proper time for, was back in like July or something like that. It's just been flapping ages. What do you think of that, though? There's some proper scars there. A little bit on the chin there. And this over here looks like he took a shot straight to the face. That seems alright to me. What do you think? Anything else, or should we move on? Yeah, it really has been a hot minute, Chozo. It really has. And even then, I couldn't tell you how long it's been since there's been like regular streams, like more than one in a week. That hasn't happened for a long time. But today I'm looking to actually start doing these, on a regular basis again. So there'll be one today, hopefully another one tomorrow, and possibly Sunday too. I might actually hit 3 days in a row, which, that hasn't happened for a long time either. All right. But yeah, so far so good though. All right. All right, so I'm not seeing any, yeah. So the only thing that I won't be doing right now with streams is Elite and DCS. I would like to get back into streaming Elite here and there, but I logged in here a few weeks ago to Elite and tried to fly around a bit using keyboard and mouse, and oh my god, no, that's not happening. That's not gonna happen. Can't do it. Absolutely flapping not. Yeah, so ugh is about all I can say to that. And if you guys would like me to get back into Elite, we're gonna have to fund a HOTUS of some descript, even if it's just like the T-Flight HOTUS one. That's like, I don't know, they're not very expensive. They're like $70-$80, something like that, somewhere in that neighborhood. I don't know. It's been a little while since I looked at them, but they were under $100. Yeah, we're gonna have to make that happen as like a, I don't know, part of the stream, like Dono Goal or something, because that's like the only way that's gonna happen. Otherwise, yeah. So yeah, if you guys want Elite to come back, the donation link is in the description. Otherwise, we're going to be sticking to some other stuff that I can do comfortably with keyboard and mouse. And I do have an Xbox controller. I did try that with Elite. Somewhat better results, but still not great. I don't know how people ever played it on console. I really don't. Especially now with umpteen bajillion controls and binds. Otis X. Yeah, see, it's basically the same thing. I mean, and yeah, for the money, they are extreme. Like, they're actually pretty good. Yeah, close enough, Chozo. I know what you meant. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking to do, is basically get back into that. Get another one of those, because I had one that was my original HOTUS, but that was long before I ever started YouTube. How long did I have that thing for? I had it for a good while. Eventually sent it to somebody in my old squadron, Palcon, because I replaced it with an X52 Pro, is what I stepped up to. And so then it shipped that thing out to somebody in my old squadron. But yeah, that was... Whew. Like the first half of 2016, I think. Something like that. Because I had it for a solid 6 or 7 months before upgrading to the X52. Anyway, I see no objections coming up in chat to moving along. So now we got to come up with the name. So, naming wise, do we just stick with the default tab or do we change it to something else? I don't know. Now, all right there, Bodie McBoatface. That's funny. Now, if that's what, you know what, I was gonna say we could do that, but I don't know. I don't know about that. The last thing I want to do in the game is be introducing myself that way. Like, I know they're just NPCs, but I still want this character to have some level of dignity here. Oh, great. My phone is telling me there's a winter storm warning. Yeah, I know. So we're about to get snowed on pretty big here. Coming up shortly. Tipples. Pure turd. You know what? You know what? That's absolutely fine with me. Let's do it. Yeah, so this winter storm warning. Let me take a look at it real quick. We're not about to get snowed on right now, but soon. I think tomorrow. Yeah, winter storm warning from Saturday 6 p.m. until Monday 3 a.m. Heavy mixed precipitation, total snow and sleet between 6 and 13 inches. Ice accumulation up to 0.2 of an inch, winds gusting as high as 35. Oh yeah, it's gonna suck. Oh. She's not a piece of... Ah, man, you know what? I like it. Let's go. Now... for this one, I don't know. I'm not going to put a whole lot of effort into this. We'll just do that, because if y'all know, you know. I'm not going to put a whole lot of effort into this part. There we go. Nightbot finally doing its thing. Finally. Alright, good to see that Nightbot is up and running properly there. But yeah, Nightbot is absolutely correct. I do have a new Discord up and going. So I wanted to leave the Zencast Discord as it was. It felt very disingenuous to ask to take that back over and start posting things there like nothing had ever happened. So I have my own Discord there now. So the invite there has been posted by Nightbot. So if you guys wish to join and keep up to date with anything going on, just click that there link. Yeah, what's the point? Exactly. See, like you know, there's no point in really messing with this. So I'm just gonna leave it just exactly as it is, like that, and call it good. Let's go. And also, if you guys haven't yet hit that like button, I would much appreciate it if you did, because that like button, believe it or not, likes have a pretty strong effect on how much YouTube, you know, pushes these streams out to people. So the more likes, the better. And you have my gratitude for doing so. As I would really like to be able to start doing streams essentially full-time again. That would be freaking awesome. That guy going up to ring the bell. Like that bell's gonna do anything. You keep forgetting the like button's even a thing. I mean, that's fair. It's also kind of why I will occasionally remind people that it's there. Occasionally. I'll try not to do it too much because it gets, I don't know, there's few things more annoying than a creator who sits there and yabbers on and on about the like button and stuff like that all the time. So I will do my best to keep the mentions reasonable. See, this is one thing that I wish was actually in the Game Wars. Like, all these get thank you, they got freaking dragons and shit. Why can't we get dragons? Like, I want a freaking dragon. That'd be awesome. Also, I want to know, like, what the heck kind of control system that is. To tie a couple tendrils together and, I don't know, twang it like a string? It's like a door stopper that, like, controls a ship. How the hell does that work? Because Game of Thrones, because all the dragons are dead? Don't question the tentacle monster. It's just, I don't get it. See, look, he's doing it again. How does that work? An inquiring mind wants to know. The power of hentai. The Japanese are at it again. Also, I'm going to say CGI cutscene Lae'zel looks way better than Lae'zel in the game. What the hell? It's going to an avatar. Don't play with that, you'll go blind. A little late. I'm mostly blind already. I ain't got nothing to lose. All right. Now, let's see if I can remember how the very beginning of this game goes. Oh, look, it's me. We're doing a thing. And I got an axe. Alright, first thing we're going to do is that. Expand that. Look at that there, axe. Very plain. Alright.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
Yes, yes indeed. We will investigate the pool. However, as a barbarian, we don't really have much intelligence. So, you know. Hey! First roll of the playthrough. Not bad. I hope that's a good sign.
The casing is fragile. The slightest touch.
First
can
RNGesus.
cause it to crack.
Yes. Your IRL, it feels bad, man. Feels bad. Like, prayers to RNGesus. You know, I haven't had to pray to RNGesus since the old engineering days. Thank God those days are over in Elite. At least for the ships. I don't know about, like, ground stuff engineering. I haven't even touched that in the game yet. Should I reach toward the pool? Let's reach toward the pool. Why not? And, of course, it does an explodey thing. Because why not? Did we take that? Yeah, we'll take that.
Dead. Good. Someone else got out.
Yeah, it's Lizard Lady.
Don't waste a step.
She's around somewhere.
Odd. I feel better.
We go this way to the butthole door, which is actually called a sphincter. It's just a butthole. Let's be real here. Eldritch Tablet.
1,000 years of humanoid history. Elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes.
Also, let me know if the game audio needs to go up or down for you guys, as because what I hear versus what you guys hear is sometimes two different things. So let me know if the game audio is too quiet, too loud. Do the voices need to be louder? Let me know.
Release us.
Release us, says the thing in the chair. Open the pod bay sphincters.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place.
I'm just gonna throw this out there.
Free us.
Wriggling brains,
The exposed
wriggling brains
quivers in expectation.
are. That's never a good sign.
Before they return. They return.
Especially when it's a talking wriggly brain inside of a dead dude. Yeah, yeah, not much of a cat, I'm afraid.
The enemy. So many enemies. Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us.
You see a cat, I see a wriggly brain thing. I don't like it. It just screams trouble. Let's see. But I suppose if we let it out, it might help us, right? And oh, we got a +3. +5 to saving throws, +3 to strength checks. That's not bad. So this should be a relatively easy roll. Thank God for +3. All right, I'll take it. Yes, just smash it. Smash the brain.
The brain lifts from the
Well,
skull.
I suppose that's one way to do
You
it.
notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
Tipple smash. Yes, Tipples does smash. You like the design of the intellect. interesting. I don't know. What should I do with this thing? Should I leave it be? I should probably leave it be. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it be. I'm not gonna play with this thing much. Ugh. Ah.
Free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening.
Ugh.
Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
See, this thing acts more like a dog than a cat. I suppose we'll keep the brain around for now.
We are going to the helm.
Ugh. I got a messed up dog. I suppose. Da da da. Creepy, weird stuff out here. Cutscene. Cutscene with the lizard lady.
Abomination. This is your end.
See what I mean? CGI Lizelle looks so much better
Drops
than
and
in-game Lizelle.
tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon swing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange.
Not that Lizelle looks
eyes.
bad, but like CGI cutscene Lizelle is so much better.
What is this? Squall. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
Does he have your aunt? Oh, Lizelle? Which version? CGI cutscene Lizelle or in-game Lizelle? Which one? The less green? No, I'd hope so. If your aunt was as green as her, I'd say she needs to see a doctor because something's wrong.
We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
Gay. I like how she says that with such conviction. Gay.
Who am I? Your only chance of survival.
Just tell me your name, bitch.
First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we
I don't
are
know. Okay,
tools.
so this is a question for you guys to answer. Which romance should we do? Or should we avoid it? That's also an option. What do you guys think? Oh, excuse me. Good lord. Ah. Okay. Well, somehow or another, the brain gets to go first. Let's see. Alright, Tipples. Go smash the imp. Yes. Lizelle. Not enough movement, so can we shoot it? God. Lizelle, why? Why did you have to miss that? All of them? Last for the tentacles. Well, I don't think it'll let us do all of them, Kiro. Not that I've ever seen, anyway. Alright, so out of the 3 M's, the freaking brain killed 2 of them.
Swift as my feet can carry.
Now, to the helm.
Well, I suppose we should check these. You know what? I suppose we'll pick that up. Go check this thing. We'll pick up that. Let's see, what does the thrall have? Nexus must have. I mean, probably. There might even be one. So the game has integrated. Like you can do mods from within the game. Like all I have to do is go out to the main menu, and I can do mods from there. And I think it's integrated with is it itch? Like mod.io or itch.io, one of the two. And I'm sure someone on there has got something like that. Alright, yeah, so we'll leave that. Now... we're not gonna bother with heavy armor for Tipples. But we are... gonna pick up mobile, because being able to move is a great thing. So yeah, we're gonna pick up mobile. Movement speed increases, difficult terrain doesn't slow you down when you dash. If you move after making a melee attack, you don't provoke opportunity attacks from your target. That is something that is going to come in very useful. So we'll take that. Alright, Lae'zel, what do we got? I'm not so worried about you with like things like actor and all that kind of business. Durable. Well, I think, yeah, we'll start with mobile for her too.
The ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
Nothing here that's particular. And I'll go ahead and grab that, I suppose. Yeah, like if I really want to, I can respec later. That's true. Let's see. We'll go ahead and put that there. Revivify. What's in here? Okay, just that. All right. All right, Tipples. Check that. Ooh, a little bit of gold. All right, Tipples, through the butthole door again. All right. This is Shadowheart's room, isn't it? Yeah, she's in here. Yeah.
We have no time for stragglers.
No time for stragglers, but I think we should get Shadow Bay out of there. What do you guys think? Can we just rip the damn thing off? Nope. Well, that
This ship is
sucks.
crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
Oh.
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it.
Always good to have a healer. That, yeah. So that's what that's what we did with her in my original solo playthrough of this that I did off stream. Yeah, a long time ago. We basically turned her into my healer for the party. Now, okay, so yeah, that thing's locked. All right, so here's where we are probably, well, I should say Tipples in particular is going to be OP as all fucking hell here in a minute. And that has a lot to do with what they refer to it as the tutorial chest, this thing over here.
Infected.
We're gonna pick up some stuff from that. And that will give us basically Tipple's equipment for the whole damn game. Shadowheart, can you leave her there? Yeah, we actually can. And then I believe she still shows up later anyway. But I don't think she's quite as friendly to the group, at least to start off with, if you just kind of leave her there. Mechanics for spells like Revive are always going to use. Raw says that upon death, a creature becomes a container. And Revive spells target. Yeah, but I mean, it works though. You just kind of got to go with it. Alright, so here's my dies that I was talking about. And then here is the gear that I'm going to wind up using. Now, there's a lot to go through here, so a bad penny. She'll turn up again later. True. Alright, so we'll pick up that. And then we'll pick up that. Now, let's see. Clothing. All right, so should I use the clothing or should I use like the lighter? I think we'll go with the clothing. I mean, that's, yeah, as I recall, my original playthrough, I know I got her out. I remember that. But I think is it on? Yeah, I've seen some YouTube videos where people like left her in and then she turns up. Like they find her on the beach, like banging on a door or something like that. It's kind of funny. Jesus Christ. Yeah, see, those are daggers. I'm not real keen on that. Might be able to give those to Astarion later. So we'll go ahead and pick those up. Alright. Plot armor's too strong for blast. Accurate. Okay. Let's see. just do that. And I forget exactly what it's called, but it's something. It's got something to do with like balls chosen or something like that. I think I can even pick up more of these down the line somewhere. I just, for the life of me, don't remember exactly where. I think at the main merchants in each act, or little specific ones, but I'm not horribly worried about that right now. We'll go ahead and put that in there. These things, I don't know, I'm kind of partial to the great axe, so at least for the moment. I don't know, I'll consider some stuff a little bit later. But yeah, this thing, I'm really only concerned with outfitting me right now. So as soon as I'm done with that, we'll move on. Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna be good enough, I think. Alright, yeah, we'll leave that for now. Okay. Alright. Good enough for me. We'll play with dyes and stuff here a little bit later. Rich room.
But for what?
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod.
Okay.
She doesn't notice you.
What does this button do?
As you place
Don't
your
exactly
hand on the
remember.
pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod.
Exactly.
Commanding the
We push
person
buttons.
inside
Test
to
things.
change.
All right. I remember now. Yeah, that's not fucked at all.
Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
Wrong button. Yeah, you know. Also, look at these. Silver, golden, green, gold, silver. All right, so this is why I grabbed the dye mod before doing this, because this stuff, I like being able to dye things, and these things. Oh, Butters, appreciate the sub. Thank you so much. And these things, finding dyes that I like is a gigantic pain in the neck. So, and these dyes don't run out. So yeah, so it's nice and handy. I can get everything matching. And not have to worry about it. It's fantastic. And then I can just put the damn thing back in there and be done with it. Wonderful. All right. All right, so we got one of the things. Yeah, we come back out here. All right, Shadowheart. I think this is how we get you out. Keyword here is think. We put the rune in the thing, right?
The console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her unfortunate?
Let's see. So we'll do an autosave here because, you know, so we have like a 45-ish% chance to succeed here. Oh, hey, I'll take it. A 19 with a -1 at 18 is only a 10. Nice. Oh, where's the Fey rune set? Has a lot of nice colors. Yeah. I might have to check that out. They're like the little dice set that I got for this. Like, there's not a whole lot to it, but not having to hunt down umpteen hundred dice just to get things looking right is so nice. And I'm not even sure that this is necessarily the color I'm going to stick with, but I don't know. We'll see. Well, I guess go for broke here. Hand on the thing.
The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Authority. Illithid. Wisdom. Difficulty. So you can fail this if you roll a 1. Which I damn near did. Oh, Jesus. All right. So here's something that I noticed in my original playthrough. My luck with rolls is all over the place. It's either super low or super high. Not often does it go somewhere in the middle.
Feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command.
Most often it's somewhere in the low region.
To it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
All right, so there's Shadow Bay. Dun 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 dun.
Thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
You keep
well, you
dangerous
know.
company. Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead.
Yes, there
Let me
is.
Come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
There we go. See, this is the first part where I get to introduce myself as Tipples.
Shadowheart. One moment.
Yes. Tipples the Barbarian. Tipples Smash.
It's nothing. Trust me. Enough of this chatter. We need to get
You
to the-
liar, Shadowheart.
No. She's
You
right.
liar.
Lead on.
Do we mess with these guys or we leave them be? You know what? Let's wake them up because funny. Push the
Bionic
button
energy radiates from the prisoners. But they
and
do
then maybe
not
Tipple Smash. No? There we go.
She made them hostile.
Tipple smash. Yes, tipple smash. Oh yeah, free XP killing them too. Tipple smash. Oh, can we unlock this thing? We picked up that key. Yeah, there we go. Onyx. Yeah, I'll take that. Off we go through another butthole door. Open. Oh yeah, we should probably do this. Lord knows everyone needs more experience. Yes. Okay, so your wounds healing word. Yeah. Alright, yeah, we'll just leave her exactly like that. We'll give her mobile also. I think next level will probably work on alert so that my initiative rolls are better.
Once inside, do as I say.
Who made you the boss? Yeah, thank you, Shadowheart.
My own judgment. Cane yank.
I feel like that insult is probably extremely insulting. Like, horribly offensive. But we have no idea. Well, he's fucked.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Tipple smash.
We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Tipple smash.
Nerves. We will connect them.
We need to get out of here now.
Let's see. Oh, right, I forgot that gear gives me some very interesting things. Right. Yeah, we'll just... Yeah, we'll just kind of do that, and then... let's see. Come over here. Yeah, see, this is why I'm only outfitting one character at this point in the game. Because when I was reading through the mod for this stuff, it seemed like it'd be super powerful, and yeah, I was right. This is crazy. Did you see that? Holy dog shit. Right, so I'm gonna move Tipples there. Brain. I guess we'll just move the brain forward. Lazel. Dash.
On the move.
Nothing really for Lazel to attack at the moment. Same with Brain. Shadowheart. Oh, another thing that I did is one of the other mods that I have increases your spell slots by a fucking hell of a lot. There's one thing that drives me crazy is running out of spells way too quickly. Might be somewhat irrational, but it just seems to me like if you've got a wizard in a fight, right? And they can only cast a spell like 4 times, well, what the hell good are they? Whack! God damn! Yeah, you like this mod, Carol? Yeah, so do I. So do I. What?
You are no longer required.
I'll take that, thank you. And then, well, I suppose we'll just, go ahead and hit you. Because I don't like you. And then move that way. Spells shall be limited to meaningful. Yeah. That's why all wizards should be cross-classed in the monk. You know, I won't argue with that. I really won't. That seems like it would be a good idea. Okay, so I'm gonna move Tipples here. And turn. Brain, you come up.
Time to strike.
Let's see. Lae'zel. But yeah, I can't exactly disagree with you there, Butters, because running out of spell slots, they wind up being more or less useless, and ugh.
Concentrate.
Having a different skill set available seems, I don't know, it just seems smart.
Let's get to the transponder and get out of here.
Alright, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll just take out all 3 of these. Because it lets me do it. And then come up here and do the thing.
The Helm's alien transponder. You made it in time.
Yes. Yes, we did. We did a thing. Well. Oh, look, the Japanese hentai's back. Tipple smashed, and now the ship is falling out of the sky. Appropriate. Dun 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 dun. Talking about one person that I don't get along with in this game at all, it's her. This bitch right here. Well, Temple's just got smashed in the face. Feels bad. Like how she's upside down, but her ponytail is still facing the right way. Why you?
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
Power of the magic worm.
Other than the infection, you're more or less intact.
Tadpole doing things.
Everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing.
Breaking physics.
Soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
All right, Tipples.
On my way.
Yeah, let's see if I can remember where the hell to go. Oh, look at that. A Shadow Bay right there. Also, we're just going to go ahead and do that. That will solve my immediate. Yeah, we'll just do that again. Now I'm not going to have to mess with that for the rest of the damn game. Feels good. Wake up, Shadow Bay. We have things to do.
You're alive.
I guess it just shakes her.
I'm alive.
Like, hey, dummy, wake up.
How is this possible? I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Well, you know.
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
That's true.
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
I mean, fair.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
All right. Yeah, we got Shadow Bay and a level up. So let's see what we got going on here. Da 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 da. Okay, so speak with animals, berserker, right? Rage throw, frenzied strike, wild magic. Da, 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 da. Okay, so Steelheart Bear. Resistance to all damage. Yes. And we get the Speak with Animals divination spell also. So that actually will be very useful. I don't have to rely on potions for that. Wild magic is fun, but Berserker is functional. Yeah, I didn't. Okay, so my previous playthrough, I had Karlach as Wild Heart, and then had her set up with Bear. And Speak with Animals would be nice. Let's see. Let's look at Berserker real quick, though, because I have not really looked at this properly. Violence is both a means and an end. Follow a path of untrammeled fury. Select what puts you through in the chaos of battle. heedless of your own well-being. Rage turns into a frenzy. Gain frenzied strike and in range throw. Also make an improvised weapon attack as a bonus action. Actions: frenzied strike. Melee attack with a bonus action. In range throw. Pick up an item or creature and throw it. What is this? Rage bomb. This is all the magic rolling. It's not causing a random magical effect. You stick with the two-hand weapons. Berserker gives you a bonus action attack with it. Interesting. That's good to know. Yeah, see, I'm sticking with two-hand for now probably until I find a couple of short swords that I actually like. Then I might go two-hander, but I'm not sure yet. I'm kind of debating on that one internally. I'm not entirely sure if that would be worth it. Because I'm pretty sure when you're dual handing, doesn't the your offhand use a bonus action to attack with that? Keyword there is think. 'Cause I think it does, but I might be wrong on that. Only with light weapons. So I guess the question is, offhand, unless you have dual wielding, doesn't get damage bonus. Yeah, because that's a feat that I could pick up here. But I don't know if it's worth doing yet. Or if I should stick with two-hand and go berserker. I don't know. I don't know. To speak with animals is useful. And I know Bearheart works really well, because I've used it plenty. Not sure. I suppose we can always change this later if we want to. And all right, so I think first thing I'm gonna do though, so we're gonna go berserker. We can always change this later if we really want to, I think. And then I think last run was a dwarf battle master. Wild Magic Barbarian 9 dual wielding. You've never seen what Wildheart does? So it depends on which one of these you pick up. So when you go Wildheart, it gives you the speak with animals, and then with the Bestial Heart, you have different hearts. You can pick one. So the one that I went with with Karlach, the last time I did this was Bearheart, which basically increases resistance to all damage minus psychic. That's the only one. So it kind of it helps make up for a little bit of the lack of armor class that you can have with barbarians, because you know they're stuck with, you know, clothing, light armor, medium armor, maybe for the most part. So you know their AC does not necessarily get as high as it could. So having higher resistances is not bad. Long title? Sort of. Well, not really. Also, how's it going, Budman? Long time no see, man. How are you? But yeah, all resistances is really nice. That's kind of why I'm sitting here kind of going back and forth between like this and Berserker. Because like Berserker could be fun, but man, that Bearheart was so useful. Hanging in, I hear you there. Yeah, see, and then, oh, I forgot, the Bearheart also gives you a little bit of a heal here too. It's not much of one, but I mean, in a pinch. I forgot about that, but yeah, that's also extremely useful. But yeah, Budman, I hear you there, man. These last few months have been kind of wild for me. I'm right there with you. Yes, I'm having a hard time justifying going with Berserker over Bearheart because all resistances is really nice. And here, all right, so we already have mobile. Tough could also be useful. I want to get my constitution up too. Oh, we'll come back to that later, I think. Also, Savage Attacker. We'll go Alert first. Yeah, we'll go Alert first. And then we'll probably pick up Tough and Resilient later. Is that, yeah. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to wind up doing. Alright. We'll call that good. Wait, there's another one? When did I pick up a second one? I don't know. We'll go ahead and pick up Tough, as that'll get me a little bit of a HP boost. Oh yeah, I am using a mod that increases XP because I also have an increased level cap going on, so that'll be a thing. All right, so we're gonna give Shadowheart Alert. Is alert? Alert is just damn useful. Getting your initiative rolls up higher and then also not being able to be surprised is so damn useful. Yeah, so the default level cap is level 12. I've got a thing that increases it to level 20. Which is why come probably the latter half of Act 2, definitely in Act 3, we're going to be increasing the difficulty on this. Because I will quickly, and especially in like the latter half of Act 2, I'll be able to outpower them quite significantly. So we're going to increase the difficulty later on. Light, Blade Ward, produce flame, thaumaturgy. None of these are particular. Well, that one could be useful, Blade Ward. Let's go ahead and pick up that. Now, with Shadowheart, we're going to go ahead and pick up... you know what? We'll go ahead and pick up... Tough for her? Tough will be useful. But I don't know. Stir. Marshall definitely. Master. Set. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Pick up longsword, short sword, scimitar. Battle axe. Specific companions in mind? Shadowheart for sure. Probably will. And not 100% sure on who to pick for the 4th yet. My guess is probably Halson. Is going to be my guess right this second anyway. That's kind of what I'm thinking right this second. All right, so we'll go ahead and put that on us because we're gonna need that. All right. Now let's take a look around here. Oh yeah, I should probably, let's go ahead and switch that out. Now that I'm thinking about it. Send that to Shadowheart. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Right. Let's continue on. I gotta remember where the heck to go. Oh, here's that door. So if you don't rescue Shadowheart from the pod, this is where you usually wind up finding her. It's right here by this door, sitting over here banging on it. Alright, so we got the first little waypoint here. Oh, look.
More of those wretched things.
Yeah.
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
Yeah, see, this is gonna end before it starts. God, that thing is useful. Abducted nobleman, huh? Send to camp, silver locket, a rapier. Alright, let's keep moving. Actually, you know what? Might do Astarion. As one of them.
got one of those brain things cornered.
No, you don't.
In the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others? I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
Da-da-da. Oh yeah, I forgot about the... Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to increase the difficulty later.
I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me?
Wasn't me. See, I like option 3 here. It says, I haven't done anything to you yet.
You arrogant little...
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that?
Oh.
What's going on?
But yeah, Budman, so I just remembered, so you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, so... one, we have a new Discord for me to help keep everyone informed of what's going on, assuming Nightbot wants to cooperate with me. We'll see if it actually posts the damn thing like it's supposed to. Oh, it wants to be a pain in the neck. Of course it does. Nightbot, why? Why you do this? There it goes. But yeah, you can join that if you want to keep up to date with all things going on with the stream. And, well, me in particular. Yeah, I know, right, Carol? Damn thing. And then I also have the dono goals, the event ticker, and the stream boss back up and going, which I think aren't you the current stream boss? Yeah, you're the current stream boss. So, but yeah, so that's up and going again because I plan on doing the bonus streams again, just like I did back in the day. So yeah, kind of looking forward to that. And yeah, so looking forward to that. Should be fun. But yeah, so like the current donation goal is actually up because I need to do grocery shopping, and my vehicle currently down for the count. So my normal way that I would make my funding is kind of, shall we say, not viable at the moment. So yeah, once I get that thing fixed and back up and running, that will be fine. But yeah, I want to start doing the bonus drunk streams again because it's been a long time since we've been able to do those, and those were fun. I miss those.
The worm.
Yeah, we'll go with that option.
Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So, do you know anything about these worms?
Just the one in my shorts.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, There might still be time.
You're sounding awful hopeful there, Astarion. You sure you want to be, you know, optimistic? Let's see. Should I have him join the party? I'm gonna send him to camp for now.
To go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't a bad idea. Safety in numbers, after all. And I hate to turn down an invitation. All right. Maybe I'll see you there. Good luck.
Let's see. Well, I suppose go this way.
A mind flare. And it's hurt.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you.
You're the one that watched me get smacked in the face with something and fall out the ship.
Compassion. Compassion. You can't move, can't think. Thinking is mercifully done for you.
No, like hell it is.
Serve. To die for it an honor. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it. But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes.
Yeah, I don't really care much about what you're thinking. I'm just gonna stomp your face in. Yep. There we go. Tipple smash.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Void bulb. 1 damage. Throw this alien bulb at a target and possibly pull in nearby objects and creatures. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The messed up waypoint / portal thing.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Not wrong. All right. And then
What's going on with that room? Looks unstable.
this is Gale, if I remember correctly.
Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
I mean, we're a barbarian, right? We touched all the things.
A hand? Anyone?
Well.
Perhaps I should clarify it. A helping hand.
Best option in the game right there. Worth it.
That's it. Go on. Keep pulling.
Absolutely worth it.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
Oh, you know,
magic. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You
No.
were on the Nautiloid as well.
No. Maybe.
And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome.
It doesn't give me the
insertion.
option to say maybe.
No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a
I mean,
process
yeah.
known as seromorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
Nope.
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
Nope.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Most excellent. A parasite
Yeah, sure.
is a
Why
parasite
not?
halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Alright, so we'll leave Gale in the party for now. Now this is the part that I suck at. Is wizards and spelly things. Alright, well, let's see. Magic Missile and Chromatic Orb. Yeah, Magic Missile is kind of a must-have. Yeah, it might. Let's look at Mage Armor, Beast, Fog Cloud. Yeah, he's already got it. Take that off. Magic Missile on there. We'll leave Thunder Wave on there. Take Witch Bolt off though. Put Shield on. Yeah, we'll do that. Because I think Shield will be slightly more useful. Alright. Yeah, good old Gale. Alright, so let's see. Well, to start with, I think we'll give him mobile so he can at least keep up. Alright, so with these... Scorching Ray... Yeah. And large reduce is actually surprisingly useful sometimes. I don't know why, but it is immensely fun to use. Well, I know why, because when you use it and make one of your other characters absolutely gigantic and they go traipsing around and smashing everything, it's absolutely funny as hell. Let's see, we're going to use alert now. Alright, so now he's level 4. That should get him caught up with everybody else. Keyword there, should. I feel like that might be somewhat useful. Color spray, enhance sleep. Huh. I don't know. See, this is why I have trouble with wizards and stuff like that, because there's so many choices. There's too many, and I don't know what to choose. Shatter is situationally useful, so we'll go ahead and pick that up. Good news, they can always learn more on scrolls. Yeah. But see, my problem is that there's too damn many options to start with. Drives me nuts. Let's see. See invisibility could also be useful, so I'll go ahead and pick that up. Let's see. Sentinel. Lightly armored, lucky, durable? No, not. Well, yeah, not yet. In order to cancel the number you need to roll critical hit spells reduced by 1. That actually is pretty nice, yeah. Ooh, and that allows us to pick up Eldritch Blast too. Yeah, well good, we'll pick that up. That'll actually be pretty useful. Okay. Yeah, so Eldritch Blast is pretty... It's useful. So that's a good call. Oh, I recognize this place. Yeah, we'll come back. We'll go the other way for now.
Zoru was right.
There we are.
Twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous.
Oh, well.
Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Oh, yeah.
Get rid of them.
Okay, so we'll... Let's see. Can I...
Your words flow to her, though you never speak them aloud.
I know what grows inside you, and I know of a cure.
Remember how keen she was to leave me to die in the Nautiloid? We can't trust her.
Well, I mean, that's true. But having someone else to... Well... I don't know. Maybe we'll bring Karlak, I think. 'Cause between me and Karlak, we should be able to sponge up a lot of damage and dish out quite a lot, too. Shadowheart for heals. And then... either Halson or Lae'zel. Not sure which. Yeah. Do
She's
that.
right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast. You didn't hear it? Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
God damn.
Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
Nymessa, come.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Say please.
Never.
That's funny.
Observe and listen. You'll hear goblins before you see them.
As you say.
Well.
But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection.
You sure about
I must
that?
find a creche. You will join me.
Careful.
Man, I'm making a lot of
She obviously
presumptions
sees
there.
Kindness is weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
Man.
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter.
Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp
Fine, that's
tongue,
fair.
elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen
The horned ones.
A creche must be
Lady,
near.
there's one of those
We will
standing
ask
right in
this
front of
Zoru
you.
where he has seen my kin.
Okay, I forget what exact. Oh yeah, this is the way to get over here. I forget what exactly is in there.
I hear shouting up ahead.
Yeah, it's fine.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second! What's going on? Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please! There's no time!
Oh well. There we go.
By the nine hells! Open the gate!
Look at those ugly little shits.
Cannon! No! Shit! Form a line!
Form a line, then immediately runs off.
Provoke the blade. And suffer its sting.
That goblin's armor did absolutely nothing. Oh, you're supposed to use your melee weapon here. Oh, that's fine. God, I love that thing.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Really? Alright, fine. You can play too if you want. Alright, so we'll go ahead and set up there. Let's see, Shadowheart. Move here. That takes care of that problem. And let's see.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Now. Let's see, come up here. With magic missile, can you reach? No, you can't. Not quite. Yeah, go. Is that enough? Not quite. God dang it. Can't quite reach. Well then. There's... It's that ward. Can he reach the ward? Yes, he can. That'll do. That'll do. There we go.
That was the last of them. Inside, all of you. More may follow. Open the gate.
Dun 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 dun. Well, you know.
If not over, then through.
All right, up we go. End of the grove.
There are children here, you fool.
We was running
for our well, lives. You know.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too. Unbelievable.
I like how you can be a complete jerk and just say you can cough up my payment.
Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, horse.
The only people that died is the one guy that was on the gate at the top, and then all the goblins.
Duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foul-bloods ain't known for courage.
You see the tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt.
Well, I mean, kinda. This top option. Should I do it? You know what? I'm fine. I can't resist. This looks like it'd be too funny. Almost didn't make it. God dang.
Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
More goblins could be on their way.
I'm more worried about this parasite than a few goblins. We need a healer.
Yeah, Lazel needs a get a level up here. Alright, so her. Alright, so if we leave Lazel in the party. I kind of want to make her an Eldritch Knight. Okay. Now, let's see. She. Like her. I'm thinking. Let's see, I think. Yeah, we'll go with Savage Attacker first. Because I'm going to try and make her mostly a damage dealer. If I can help it anyway.
Forgive that display.
Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor.
And I'm Tipples.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove.
Anytime I get to introduce myself as Tipples, I'm taking it.
See to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve. There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the
feels bad, man.
from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I think you should. Yes. No harm in trying the diplomatic route.
We'd owe you a great
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and explore a little bit here. See all there is to see around the camp. Oh, less the camp and more, you know, the Druid Grove. Squirrel. No, come here. Tipples lore? Uh-oh. There's lore. Oh, Tipples like, oh no.
Get out! The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
Hey, I appreciate it. I'll look at that later. Oh, that ought to be good.
You barged in without an invitation. I wouldn't call that friendly. See, you're in my territory, and I want you gone.
What an aggressive little shit. Sleep a kick. Oh. No. I don't want to be mean to the squirrel. It's just a squirrel. Like,
How about this? You can stay if you keep those ugly feet on the ground. I'll even
Ugly feet.
sweeten the pot.
Rude.
Found some weird smelling stuff on the ground. You can keep it, but these trees are mine. Follow the rules and I won't have to intervene. Got it?
All right, I'll stay out of your trees.
That's curious.
I don't have a shovel yet. We'll get Gale up there and Bugbear Assassin. Hey. All right. And yeah, he's not going to survive this. Alright, with some basic poison. Not going to bother.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bug.
Too bad there isn't an option to try to climb the tree. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square. But you're not from Elturel either. I can tell.
Nope.
Care to explain why you reek of the hells?
Oh, I suppose we'll go this route. Oh, we got advantage. Oh, and a nat 20. Feels good, man.
Well, that's quite the story. And I thought I was doomed. Now I feel sorry for you. Here. Take this. It's worth a fortune. But a fortune's not worth much if you're dead. Consider it payment for saving my life.
A soul coin, true to its name,
Well,
holds a mortal soul inside. It serves in the Nine Hells as very valuable currency.
fair enough, I suppose. Although, I do have to wonder how a bugbear got up here unnoticed.
Can't slow down. More goblins. What's next?
Like, how did that happen? Alright, time to find a merchant. Yeah, there he is. He's down here.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our...
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins.
Exactly, Chozo.
Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do.
How the hell to get up there without anybody noticing? Invisibility spell, maybe?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Okay. So... oh. Add that. Definitely add that. Few of these. Few of them. I do not know that glitch, actually. And seeing as how I'm running modded right now, I don't know how much I really want to mess with glitches, because I'm kind of OP as all hell for where I'm at right now. Like, it won't be until much later that the difficulty starts to balance out. Like, we're probably going to up the difficulty, probably in Act 2, just to kind of start to even things out a little bit. Oh, shovel. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pick that up. Yeah, see, I don't want to imbalance things too much. Like, Act 1 is going to be an absolute cakewalk, right? But later on, I want things to be a little bit more even. So, but that's, again, that's later. Don't have to worry about that right this second. Bugbears are known to set up ambushes and spray attacks. Yeah. Yeah, as I recall, it's been a while since I went to the Githyanki Crash, but as I recall, it still really wasn't that bad, all things considered. Keyword there being quote-unquote that bad. Now, for my original first time playing through, it was a gigantic pain in the ass.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
But that was back then. Alright, that. Send to camp. Shovel there. These. Send those to camp because I'm not going to need them. Right, that'll do. Yeah, it is a good jump in difficulty. Not necessarily a bad thing, though. Now, for me, my first playthrough, I'd never done anything even like remotely D&D related before. You know, much less, you know, Baldur's Gate. So when it came time for me to, you know, go to the crash, I got my ass handed to me so bad. Like, I've got through it, but woo,
You need to replace any gear?
that was not easy.
My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Okay. Anything here that I should grab? Not sure. +2 AC, saving throws +1. I'll leave her with her starting stuff for now. Not really all that worried about it. We'll go ahead and pick up one of those to give Shadowheart. Gazelle's already got a bow. Gale is pretty much nothing but ranged already. And this is slightly better than what I'm using. Especially if you try to get Voss's sword by disarming him. You know, I've never actually, I didn't fight him at all, as I recall. Alright, so that's enough there. That, and then it was Shadowheart, so we'll send this to Shadowheart. You. Oh, laser. Alright. Alright, let's see. You. You've got Savage Attacker. Durable. Yep. Go ahead and pick up Durable. That'll be one for me here before long, too.
One day I'll catch a break.
But yeah, I never tried to fight Voss, as I recall. At least not in my original playthrough. Not sure we'll do that in this one now.
Slimy bastards.
Not sure.
Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard.
She's not wrong.
If catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Uh-huh, I wonder why.
Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie. Oh, 'tis just a healing. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky. Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming brats.
Oh, well, you know.
I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up.
That won't happen.
Not that they'd listen to little old me. Anyway, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
Let's see. Go away. Let's see. We'll pick up those because I have no idea when we'll find soap. Kill Giant Strength, huh? Quarterstaff. Pick that up for Gale.
Take care now, sweetie.
Quest item? No, it's just camp supplies. Oh, it's literally there for food. And that's pretty much it. Speaking of, yeah, so god dang it, I didn't mean to drop it. I tend to just do this, send everything to camp, all the camp supplies. That way I'm not just carrying that business around. But yeah, so I don't know. Did you say earlier that you really hadn't paid much attention to Baldur's Gate 3, Kiro? Or not played it?
Is that everything? I think that's everything. You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
Not played much, and the rule RNG worked on university. Oh, okay, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, there are certain roles that are really challenging. So whenever you roll up on one of those, I've learned to do exactly this: hit F5 to do an autosave. And it'll save it exactly where you're at. So then if your rolls go badly, you can just reload that autosave and try again over and over and over until you get what you want. It's so save scummy, but sometimes you just kind of gotta do that. Unless you're on, what is it, honor mode? Honor mode doesn't let you do that. But the rest of it does. Alright guys, so I'm going to ask you all, should we be nice to the goblin and try and save it from, you know, getting shot to death here, or should we let this tiefling shoot the goblin? Yeah, it really is to get hard to get out of that haddock. It's like once you start, it's just hard to stop. Sometimes, especially if like there's a particular outcome you're going for. Yeah. You're trying honor mode. Oh, good luck. Good luck. I would lose my mind in honor mode. I really would. Oh, getting to the goblin camp. That's true, but getting into the camp is easy. Oh, excuse me. Dies every time you played? Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Oh. Oh. I'm not of a mind to be too nice to the goblin. So I figure... yeah, well, we'll go with this one.
Chosen by the absolute I am. I'm blessed.
Oh, I'll bless you, all right.
You can be nice to the goblins and still kill them whenever you want to kill the dude. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Alright, so let's see. We'll move in front of the crossbow. Watch what happens. Yeah, I think we'll step in front of it here.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too?
The Absolute didn't send you jack diddly shit. Oh, see, I like the barbarian one here. Basically egging them to go on. You know what? I can't say no. Oh, it's a good thing I went with advantage mode, because one of those didn't work at all. One of those two rolls was going to be ass.
What's wrong with you? Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies? If you believe anything the beast tells you, you're an idiot.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
You sure about that?
You're protecting me. Don't care neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat.
My tribe's coming. They're gonna
No, they're
burn
not.
this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
No, they won't.
Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
See, I like this option here. The all-powerful goddess that can't get you out of a cage.
Maybe
Yeah.
she sent you to help me. And you will, if you want to save your skin. And if the teeth stick a few arrows in us on the way out of here, don't worry. Priestess Gut will patch us up. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our wounds, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
Booyog. The goblin word for magic. Primitive to a fault, but not entirely without merit.
It's the truth. I swear on your mother's grave.
Oh,
Get me out of
alright.
here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
No, because getting into the goblin camp's really not going to be that difficult.
Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on ya. You
Sure about
need
that?
me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are. Suit yourself. Looking forward to seeing what your innards look like. Let me out, you bunch of
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some
A
perils,
while?
overcame
I
some
just met
obstacles.
you
Ever since you were
earlier
kind
this
enough to free
day.
me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. In short, I've grown to trust you.
I feel like this is a very Tipples thing to say. There's enough with the BS. Where is this going?
I was being quite sincere, I assure you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with.
Ah,
Not
yes.
without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. Oh, staffs, tomes, cowls. The form doesn't matter, so long as it's brimming with weave. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Critical to you, but yeah. Number 4. Just fishing for loot. Gale is a loot goblin. Oh.
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
You know what? I don't mind helping him with this one, because I kind of.
Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Yeah. Oh, hush it.
Feels like we're all waiting to die.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
You heard the woman. Bow. Wow. How much? Yeah.
Has the tadpole ravaged your senses? Sympathy will not lead us to purity.
Bow. Lower.
Has the tadpole ravaged your senses? It is his suffering that will lead us to purity.
Well, yeah, Lae'zel can really be much bit of an asshole.
Thanks.
Well, it's funny.
What do you want from me? On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly, straight to the other side. And I just ran.
The map. Show me.
No hard
Oh, wow. She's an ass. But that's kind of funny, though.
Children! Look who's here.
The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment, I ate tongue stew that very night.
I warned you,
well.
didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Oh, well. Did I go with the tiefling option here? Or work the partner's angle? I feel like maybe the partner's angle.
Your tantrum proves you no wiser than a hatchling. The tiefling was clear. If there are a Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... thing.
I feel like we have to correct her on that, too. Too funny not to.
The creche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Right. I've got food, water, my dagger.
Go on. Give me a best shot.
And then here's Will.
Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers.
Alright.
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become.
So we'll get Will in the party.
You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Yep. Oh, excuse me.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
That ship sailed the Styx already. All I can hope for is to limit the damage. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. Just so you know, my first duty is Karlach. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation.
Alright.
Sorry, but there's no room for me.
Yeah, we'll send you to camp for now.
A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
Again. Swing and swing.
Alright.
You're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint. A druid or two, I suppose. But the novelty remains fresh.
This is why I like having speak to animals. Is these conversations you can have with them sometimes are pretty funny.
I suppose I did. Yes. I had quite a life in El Toro. Chewing cud, pulling carts, etc.
Oh, let's see if I can get this one, huh? Barely, but we got it.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
No. You are incapable.
I'm a devil for gossip. I see what it did. That's funny.
I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this, move. Move along. I mean,
Moo.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. He's still staring right past you.
It's weird.
Show me again? Not now. We're working. Remember? Come on.
Hold out your hand, lady. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. You haven't seen anything yet, lady. Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change.
Uh-huh. Let's see if I can do this. +1 from dexterity. Yep. Alright.
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails? Tails it is! See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested?
I feel like one coin toss doesn't prove anything.
Fair. Let's go again. Heads or tails? Call it.
We're calling tails again.
Tails it is! There. Happy? You got it. One sec.
Hey, alright, Kiro. Thanks for stopping in.
That's what I got.
Okay. But yeah, it was good to see you, Kiro. I appreciate you stopping in for a while. We'll probably be at this again tomorrow, if you feel like stopping by. But, yeah, so keep an eye out on Discord, and you'll see when I'm posting. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna pick up a whole mess of camp supplies here in the beginning. That way, hopefully, I don't have to mess with it too much later.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Let's see. God dang, the bonuses on athletics there. Good lord. We'll try it. Yeah, this is pretty... It should be a pretty easy roll. Yeah.
You notice she's trembling. The tears streaming down her cheeks are indeed real.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Hey, you here to trade or? Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you. I am sorry. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
I gotta admire the honesty at least.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Bear. Look at that bear's nose.
Calm, Magrin. Give her a chance. You, step back. Go join the other tieflings.
Bitch.
It's forbidden to outsiders. Korga's orders. No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You.
Be a hell of a whisper for her to hear from, you know,
Go ahead.
3 foot height difference. Oh look, it's Volo.
Ah, my good friend.
My good
You
friend.
were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Uh-huh.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, but remember nothing useful about goblin social order or behavior.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns.
A myth.
Oh, what?
This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? Witnesses failed to notice the obvious dragon. Last question. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
This guy. Volo. What a hoot.
Really? Well, this does complicate things. But then again, well,
You know, Butters, you're not wrong.
interrogated one, a captive in this very
I'm actually... I was thinking about that when I spotted him sitting here. I think I might let him. Because the buff that you can get is... It's kind of worth it. Because that's a spell that I don't have to use.
Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket.
Potion. What a way to say that word. It's potion. Potion.
I thought you were Halcyon.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halcyon? He promised me a mate.
Oh, well then, that's not me. Definitely not me. Oh boy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost?
Ugh. That snake is ugly.
I'm sorry.
Ugh.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil, and I will cast out the rest. Girl, you mean parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
This is actually kind of a hard roll here. Let's see. Who sucks more, Kaga or Minthara? You know, I don't like either of them, personally. Kaga we can at least deal with, though. Minthara, man, depending on how you go about things, she can be a real pain in the ass for the entire playthrough. Oh, that's it. Never mind.
Very well. She may go.
I was about to say that roll was never going to work, but we got a max roll on guidance, so...
Tila to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halcyon...
Halcyon isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Yeah, I really hate Kaga.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
Kaga's secret? No, I never really paid too much attention to her, to be honest. I deal with her long enough to get through this section in my original playthrough that I did, and then just kind of ignored her, minus the little bits of dialogue with Halcyon about her. And that's really about it.
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. Positive. You can trust me on that. There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
Yeah, see, I just don't like Kaga. She just drives me nuts. I don't want to mess with it. Just, ugh. Oh, and Gale's probably going to want something to eat. And do we have anything on me that I feel like he can have? Da, da. Need the reward from saving the tiefling girl. Oh, no, what's her face? That's... Let's see if I can find...
Find our master. Return to me then.
Alas, I've never learned to converse with your kind.
Mother and I have done.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Yeah. I mean, thank you for helping me.
Yep. That's perfect.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately. Your enterprising approach to my... I do not yet need to consume an item.
Okay, that's good to know. I wonder what his thing was. We'll come back down here, see if it comes back up.
Come, Silver. Stay close.
No, there's little boxes not coming up. And it looks like we have some level ups to get through here, so let's go ahead and do that. Now that I actually noticed it. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we'll start with durable. I'll get Constitution up just a wee little bit more. Okay, I think we're gonna do the same thing for Shadowheart, because the full hit points on short rest, that is so useful. Wanted to praise for saving. Oh, is that what it was? Okay, not horribly important. Alright, gain 2 spells. Let's see. Light. Counter spell. potentially very useful, depending. Where? Yeah, alright, so remove curse is something that I want to make sure that somebody in the party has got. And we're going to do the same thing with Gale. We're going to get him the durable feat. Again, that full HP on short rest is... Yeah, I think so too. I can't remember for sure. So at least this way I know somebody in the party has it. And then I think, depending on exactly how I go about party composition, either Karlak or Lae'zel will wind up having it. I'm not sure which one of the two I'm going to keep in the party, though. Might be both, actually. I'm not sure. Not sure. I haven't thought too much about it just yet.
Please. I'm resting.
The bird says nothing, trying to rest.
I know, right? I love Karlak. She's
Only
great.
the sound of its labored breath fills the silence.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
A moment.
Vis medicatrix. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
Oh, gee, I wonder why.
A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole.
I like this option here. So what other kinds are there? Not like a frog hopped in my eye. Oh, that's... yes.
That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way. This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Well. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Because, you know, supposedly being captured by a mind flayer is not that common of a thing.
Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halsin suspected. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I'm interested in the procedure, actually. Please, go ahead.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
This is a dark urge. You killed the bird. She said, really? Nettie doesn't say or do anything if you kill the bird? That's unfortunate. Huh. That is... yeah, that's very unfortunate.
I'm telling you everything you need to know. Believe me on that. I want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you?
Oh yeah, the whole damn day. Getting caught by the illithids, getting put in the pod, the tadpole in the eye, falling out of the sky. Like, that whole damn day is unusual.
Protected from on high. Sounds like the drow. Master Halsin said he was tougher than he had any right to be. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything.
I mean, kind of fair.
Do I have your word or not? I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
Well, you know.
Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Hard to say. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there...
yeah, that's fair enough.
He didn't make it back. I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned, and perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Yeah, I think we're gonna get Halcyon.
It would mean everything to
I'm
the
not.
room. To me. I wish I could tell you more.
Not entirely sure what the party comp's gonna look like, though. If I change Lae'zel out for Halcyon, or leave her in and put Karlach in, I don't know. Don't
Master
know.
Halcyon didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wyvern. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Better a quick draft than ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
Better than becoming a mind flayer. Keep it, in case things start
Okay.
going wrong.
Well, let's see. Let's get up there. All right.
Yes, I see.
So we're gonna go set up by Aaron, save game, and then I think we're gonna call it a day. At least for now. Now we're gonna be at this tomorrow as well, probably around the same time, actually. So that means about noon my time. We'll start another one. So when I say noon my time, that means it's almost 4 p.m. right now for me. So, like I said, this seems like a good place to stop. So then tomorrow we'll pick back up where we left off, and I have a couple of things that we're gonna to do in mind. The first of which is we're gonna go hunt down the hag's place, because that needs to happen. And then after that, we'll make our way to the goblin camp proper. Oh. Like I said, so this seems like a good place to stop. At least for, like I said, for today. So it's been fun though. Kind of getting back into things. We're gonna start streaming on the regular. And remember, if you guys want to keep up on all of the goings on for the stream and everything, join the Discord, which the link is there in the chat. And so that'll be all of the I'll post, like there I post all of my stream updates, anything I do content wise, and generally just kind of hang around chat from time to time. And there's a few other people around the chat on occasion. But tomorrow, like I said, we'll pick back up where we left off and try to make it. We'll make some pretty good progress tomorrow, I think. I'm not quite sure how far through Act 1 we'll get, but it'll be a pretty decent ways through things, I think. 100% worth it. And then remember, guys, to hit the like button if you haven't already done so. I'd hugely appreciate it. And then if you haven't joined Discord and want to, go ahead and hit that, and I'll get you set up with the roles and things in there. And remember, we are doing the bonus streams and everything, so we're hitting up the donation goals and that to help me out. And it helps you guys out too, because if we hit the donation goal basically at the end of every week. So this week, since we're starting on a Friday, obviously I'm not going to ask you guys to hit that by the end of tomorrow. That's hardly fair. So this current donation goal is going to be set up until Friday next week, and if we hit that, then on Saturday we'll do a bonus stream, which is typically my drunk streams. Is how we typically do it here for the bonus streams, and those are always fun. It's been a long time since we've done one, so I feel like that could be fun. But like I said, though, we are done for today. So I will see y'all tomorrow, right around noon or so is the plan. Go ahead and save this here. Yeah, so right around noon or so tomorrow, my time. Like I said, it's about 4 p.m. for me right now. We'll start this back up and have ourselves a jolly good time. But until then, though, I will see y'all then, and y'all have yourselves a good rest of your day.